Welcome. It's part 2. You got a peace sign of 5 stretches to improve mobility throughout the entire body. Now, if you join me through part 1, where there's 5 different types of stretches, this is part 2. We're going to have 5 more different types of stretches. And hopefully that you enjoy them and that they improve not only your posture, your range of motion, your breathing capacity, and your ability to maintain or improve effectiveness and efficiency through the multiple ranges of motion. And when I say multiple ranges of motion, that frontal plane, postural plane, the sagittal plane, and that transverse or that horizontal abdominal plane, so that you have more or greater functional mobility, effectiveness, and efficiency through all those different planes. And that range of motion really helps improve some of that discomfort that you might be feeling right now. So the goal is get rid of that discomfort. And the only way to do that is to take part 2 with me. And I'm your host, Jesse Swear, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor. You can find out more about me. Visit my website, www.jesseswear.com. Now, Funkified Maniacs worldwide across the globe, Silver Sneaker members, new members, YouTube subscribers, Facebook live streamers. You know who's here. It's me, taking you on this journey. Now, before we get started, there's a few things before we get to these 5 stretches. 5 things. Lightheadedness, pain, dizziness, discomfort, or fatigue. Hit the pause, come back a little bit later. The other thing is that virtual 5. You should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise with me, you assume all dangerous, hazardous risks of such participation. Exercise is demonstrated by the instructor, and this online class can be demanding. If you're unable to safely perform these exercises, please modify them or choose a different set of exercises. Number 2, I can't see you, I can't hear, so please pay attention to your form, pay attention to mechanics, follow along with me, enjoy this journey, sit up on the edge of that chair, tuck the belly, tuck the tail, chest out, shoulders up, back and down, ears over shoulders. Lengthen and elongate that spine. Roll those shoulders back. Relax those elbows into the rib cage. And toes over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders. Head on that swivel. Neutral position at all times. And continue to improve. Number 3, breathe. Inhale, exhale. 4, ready to proceed exertion. 1 through 3. 3 being the high, 1 being the low. 2, being right where you're at. Confident, comfortable. Elongating those arms. Elongating that spine. Tucking the belly, tucking the tailbone, getting greater energy, muscles are energized, blood's flowing, oxygen's pumping, and you're ready for some more. And then you get to that ready to proceed exertion from number 3, where you've gone too far, where you shifted your weight too far, you're out of breath, you're fatigued, you're in some pain, you're in discomfort, you want to bring it back to that 2, where you're in that relaxed state and you can tolerate some of these exercises that we're going to do. Don't push yourself too far, but I encourage you to try to take it to that next level. You're the participant, you're the individual. Ultimately, you're in control of how far we go. I'm just guiding you. And then you get to number 5, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You're going to hydrate throughout. Whenever you want to, take that break. And get the hydration. Again, this is part 2. We did part 1. If you didn't do part 1, go grab part 1. If you're doing part 2 and didn't do part 1, get part 2, then get part 1. We'll do part 1 and then part 2. Hopefully I didn't confuse you, because for now, we're on part 2. So I'm going to sit up on the edge of that chair. I do have my slides on again, because we're going to make this an easy exercise routine. And we're going to be doing some light things as well, and we're going to make some adaptations. So the first exercise I'm going to do is going to be a spinal twist. You're saying, hey Jesse, how can I do a spinal twist? Well, I'm going to take that left hand, I'm going to shoot it right down out. I'm going to take that right hand, I'm going to shoot it on back. Into that. There you go. I'm extending, and I'm flexing, and I'm just spinal twist. Now, if you want to sit up on the edge of the chair a little farther, you can. Get a little farther up. And you're just twisting through. It's your spinal twist. You can hold it right here. You can hold it right here. I'll show you the side view. Nice and tall. As you can see, I'm going over my chair. You might have some armrests. You might have a lazy boy at home. The real goal is just to flow through. Get a nice spinal twist. You're staying nice and upright. Head can stay forward. Head can follow those arms, and you can try to follow that right side. You can try to follow that left side and look over your left shoulder, get a greater twist, or you can keep the head to the front, just like this. But that's our first exercise. It's just to warm us up. It's to get us through that motion, and it is that spinal twist. And then we're going to go to the active shoulder rolls next. So we're going to do about 2 more here. 1, and then 2. And again, you can do one side and keep going one side, or you can alternate like I was, and it really just helps with the range of motion, and it helps with your mobility through that thoracic spine, because the thoracic spine is what allows you to rotate. And you always need a good rotation in your exercise routine. Next exercise we're going to do is going to be active shoulder rolls. Now we do active shoulder rolls a lot throughout our exercise routines. It's not just a shrug, it's taking those arms or those shoulders up, taking those elbows back and down. So all we're doing is taking those shoulders up, elbows back, and then down. And it's just an active shoulder roll, up, back, and down. And we're going to go both ways, up, back, and down. We do that one more time, up, back, and down. Now if we want to go forward, we go back with those arms, we take those shoulders up, and then we come forward. So we're going to float those arms back into that extension position, up and forward. So it's going to be rounding them forward, rolling them forward, taking them back. That's number 4, and that's number 5. Now you can go to unilateral exercises, up, back, and down with one side. We'll do 3 on that left side, and then we'll reverse it where you go back. Yeah, you got it. You extend it back, up, and come forward with it. Extend back, up, and come forward. Extend back first, up, and then forward, and then go to the other side, which will be your right side, where you're almost flexing forward. There you go. So you're rolling the hand forward, shoulder, and then one more time, and then take it back, up, and forward, back, up, and forward, and you're just really trying to roll through. So it gave you different options there. You can do bilateral, coming forward, going backwards, or you can do unilateral. Whatever you do, you want to make sure that you match, and then you mix, and you do the same to each side, so that one side doesn't get a little stronger than the other side, and one side doesn't get a little more mobility to the other side, because that's when you have range of motion difficulty, and that's when you have deficit, and that's when you have deficiency, and we don't want that. We want you to be, there you go, balanced throughout. That's right, we're balanced throughout. And some of us might not have that, including myself, because we just have some injury. So then we want to go to number 4. So number 4 on that exercise routine is going to be a figure 4 stretch. Now you say, hey Jesse, how do I figure 4 stretch? Well, that's why I have my slides on today. So I'm going to slide that left foot off. You don't have to, and I'm just going to take that foot and I'm going to put it right up here. Oh boy, that's the figure 4 stretch. And I'm going to push down. And I'm going to really try to stretch that hip out, and I'm sitting in that upright position. Now some of you might have a difficult time just getting this leg up here and pushing it down. This is a yoga pose. It's a figure 4 stretch, and you're just trying to push down. Now to make this a little more difficult, what you can do is you can lean forward, and as you push down on that leg, not only leaning forward on it, you're going to feel that lower back stretch as well. So I'm kind of just leaning in on it, I'm stretching that lower back, I'm in a nice upright position, and I'm stretching that hip out and that thigh out. So if you have sciatica at home, where you have that deep discomfort all the way down that leg, this is a great exercise to do. Or sit on a tennis ball. A lot of times there's about 20% of the population that has that sciatica, and typically what happens is that nerve runs through the muscle for those individuals. So that means that muscle's contracting on top of that nerve, and that's where you're getting that discomfort. So you want to try to release that discomfort. This is the way to just release it. Or sit on a tennis ball where that muscle doesn't contract anymore on top of that nerve, and it focuses on that tennis ball and the contraction. So again, 2 different ways to do it. Push down or lean on down. I like the lean on down part because I can just kind of lean here all day long and get a nice good stretch, and I can try to just watch that leg or that figure 4 just keep on dropping down. Now, if you have a spinal cord injury, or you have sensitivity, or you've had a hip injury, this would be counterindicated because the hip Should probably go in that position. Now we want to do the other side as well. So I'm going to put that slide back on. Slide back on. Take the other slide off. Lift up. Whew, you feel it. And then I'm just going to push. Getting that right side, pulling it back, pushing down. Nice and upright again. This is our fourth stretch. So far we did that spinal twist for number 1. We did the active shoulder rolls. Front and back. Unilateral and bilateral for number 2. And now what we're working on is we're working on that number 4. Or would that be number 3? I don't even know which one we're working on. Number 3, number 1, number 2. Anyway, it's our third exercise, I believe. I might have got lost myself. But this is the figure 4 stretch. We want to get that figure 4 stretch. There you go. Excellent job. Now if you want to lean on forward. Pushing down. Pushing down. Good job. Woo. Feeling it. Pull back, stretch it out, and do it again. And lean on back. Feeling that hip. Feeling that through that knee a little bit as well. And we want to go to that next stretch, which is going to be number 4, since I'm way off on my counts. But that's why we do it. In fact, you might have got 6 stretches in that part 1. And when I'm thinking about it now, I don't know. We're going to do a shin stretch, or we're going to do a plantar stretch. So when I say shin stretches, you can see that I actually move my chair back just a little bit. I'm going to move that right foot forward, and I'm going to take that left foot, and I'm going to push down. So the side view would look like this. See what I'm doing? Stretching, ankle mobility. I'm stretching that shin, but I'm also getting a little plantar flex as well involved in that. So I'm kind of just leaning forward and pushing down on that left side. Exercise number 4. And I'm feeling that. Ooh, boy. So now if you're at home and you have mobility issues and you're not able to do a stretch like this, what you can do is you can take the hand, right, as I stretch out my left side for someone that is mobile, capable of doing this exercise. What I can do is I can take that left side and I can just roll it down like this. So for someone that's in that seat that can't do that, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to just press down right through here like this. And what you're doing is you're getting a little more flexion of that wrist like that, pushing down. Or focusing on just that shin and focusing on that plantar flex right there. And then bring it back, stretch it all off, and then I'm going to go to that right side. So my left leg will go forward. My right leg will drop behind, and then I will push that down as well and lean forward in the chair. Don't fall out of the chair there, because that's when you get to the great procedures that we look too far. There you go. Good job. Excellent, excellent. And then bring it back. Good. Push it down. Excellent. Looking good. Stretch, 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 or stretch that hand. Get a little flexion for those that need to adapt. So it's your chin, not your chin, it's your shin or a plantar stretch, or it's your wrist stretch, and you get a little bit of flexion with that wrist. There you go. And then bring it all the way back. That was number 4. And we want to get to number 5, send you on your way. So number 5 is going to be a nice, easy, dynamic stretch. Hands are going to go straight out front, just like that. And you're just going to wrap them down. And then you're just going to pop them up. Nice little flexion and extension. Now for those that are at home, you might want to bring those elbows back into that rib cage. Flex, extend. You do the same thing with the feet now. So we can get those feet activated where you do that dorsiflex and then that plantar flex where you're flexing up and doing the calf. Pop them up, do the dorsi. Get them both involved. As you can see, my feet are popping up. Side view looks like this. Nice little calf raise. Nice little plantar flex. And then I'm getting that extension, and I'm also doing that dorsiflex. So you get your plantar flex, you get your flexion, up and down. Or if you can only do one, you can do the arms, just do the arms. You can do the feet, just do the feet. If you can do both, do both. Pop them up, pop them down, pop them up, and pop them down. And there you go. 5 new exercises for you. Part 2 of this series. Peace, my friend. Hydrate. No, door to the floor. To the wall, to the window. I'm all messed up. My heart to your heart. And that light beat, 8 lamp, 2 feet, 9 2 path. Peace, my friends. Whew. All night.